let's get something out of the way. I don't think there's any better transitions that you can use than if you're using this plugin, unless you've had something tailor-made specific to the style of your stream. That said, my name's Toby, and I'm going to give you an overview of this OP plugin for OBS. But don't worry, I'll leave the more complicated stuff out. We're just going to go through the nice basic stuff for today. Also, it's worth noting, I'll go through the more complicated stuff after I've done a touch portal video. Honestly, you'll thank me later. Now with that out of the way, I stream on Twitch all the time. Like, literally just not Mondays and Wednesdays. You can find a full schedule in the Discord, link to both down below. Also, you can find links to literally anything that we use in any of our videos or make in the Discord. Just go and take it. So after downloading and installing the plugin, please just obviously go ahead, follow the instructions. They're nice and simple. You want to open OBS and you can take a look through the transitions and the filters. You should notice that there's a few additions to what you're used to. So as I mentioned earlier, there's very complex stuff that you can do with this plugin. I'm going to start with the very, very simple stuff. We're just going to make a nice basic transition today, but I'll also show you some neat little tricks that you can use to stand out from everybody else that's using this plugin, which, spoiler alert, there's not many. So I could cheat here and say to set up your transition, just set it up the same way that you'd set any other transition up, but I'm not going to do that because that's not why we're making a video. So you want to open the drop-down box for the transitions and you should see an option for Add Move. You want to click on this, it'll add a new transition into your list, and it should also open up a configuration window where you can go into the nitty-gritty and change literally anything about these transitions. But as I keep on saying, we're going to keep it nice and simple today. Once you've actually added your transition in, that's technically it, you're done, but we're going to make some minor changes. So the default transition time of 300 milliseconds is way too quick for this. It just looks like everything's rushing around. So we're going to take the default 300 milliseconds and we're going to change it to somewhere between 750 milliseconds to 1000 milliseconds, or, you know, a second. This timing just looks smooth, professional, and basically something that you've done deliberately because you have. And this is the first thing that's going to help you stand out. It's going to give people time to notice the transition, but it's not going to take so long that people are going to get bored of watching the transition. I've seen streams where transitions literally take 15 seconds. It is a horrible experience and I clicked out of them very, very quickly. Setting this to 750 milliseconds to a second, it gives the viewer time to notice that there's a super sleek transition on your stream, but doesn't take up so much that it annoys the viewer and pushes them out. The other thing that I'd recommend changing is the default entry and exit points for appearing and disappearing assets respectively. The default entry point is on the left center side of the screen, and the default exit point is on the right center point of the screen. Now sometimes this does look cool, and it sort of looks like the new appearing assets coming onto the stream are sort of chasing the disappearing ones off of the stream, which, as it's the default, that's what a lot of people are going to be using when they inevitably move to this plugin. Personally, I quite like to use the corners. I've had it so that everything appears and disappears in the same corner, which has a cool little effect in and of itself. But I'm currently using the left bottom corner to enter and the left right corner to exit. I'm not going to force my preference on you. Just have a play, see what feels right, and you do you. That's it. You're done. The transition's made, the transition looks good, the transition takes a good amount of time, doesn't take too long, doesn't zoom around the screen. The problem with this plugin is if you do it badly, people will notice for the wrong reason. And all I want right now is for your transitions on your stream to be phenomenal. So guys, if you enjoyed the video and you want to chat more about this plugin, or even if you just want to talk about Touch Portal before the Touch Portal video even comes out, pop into my chat over on Twitch. I stream every day except Monday and Wednesday, to put it simply. But you can find a more clear schedule over in the Discord, along with any links or downloads that we talk about in any of our videos. So all the links and stuff are, you know, in the description. Just insert a generic like, comment, subscribe statement here. I'm done. So as always, guys, have a good day, have a good night, stay safe, and I will see you on the next one. So just as the little bonus clip for anyone that has stuck around, my dog has been sat on my lap like most of this time. She's just been stitched. Can you sit up? Hello, it's a good girl. I think she just wants to go back to sleep, but she's just been here this whole time, just snoring away. I really hope you haven't been able to hear her in the background.